Continental pile-up news now, and America and Eurasia, two of the world's most famous megacontinents, are on course for a low-speed smash, which could result in the two merging to form one giant supercontinent, just like the good old days when we all lived on Pangaea, and there was no racism, no hatred, and no prejudice.
Yeah.
And no people, which, to judge from human history, is something of a precondition for harmonious utopia.
You're right. America and Eurasia are going to slam into each other in 50 to 200 million years' time. And that is the continental matchup that the fans have been waiting for, Andy. That is the Tyson Holyfield of tectonic smash-ups. We're going to bite their f***ing ear off. The Yale University scientists...
Who's we, John? Whose side are you on
That's
these
the
days?
point, Andy. I'm beautifully set up in this matchup. I could just put one shirt on under the other shirt and rip it off at the last minute. It's a win-win situation. These Yale University scientists predict that Africa and Australia will join the new supercontinent too, which will mark the next coming together of the Earth's land masses. And then what happens, Andy? Do the two new supercontinents then meet each other in the final? The Super Bowl of land slams. 4 continents enter, 1 continent leaves. And then there's also Africa, which continues to be ignored. They can't even get involved in this game of bumper continents, Andy. The new supercontinent has already been given the working title of Amasia, as it's expected to involve the convergence of the Americas and Asia. And that's a great name, Andy. It really pops. Amasia. You know, it sounds like amazing, and it also sounds like the 90s pop band Erasure. There must have been some serious money ploughed into branding that.
It also sounds like a bit of a disease of some kind, in which you're too easily amazed by stuff.
It just goes to show...
A lot of young people, in fact, about 80% of young people suffer it around the world. It's a harrowing condition.
It just goes to show as well, Andy, if we can just live for 50 to 200 million more years, we'll eventually be living in the same country again.
Well, this is one of the pluses of it, John, because there's a lot of pluses and minuses. It's going to happen between 50 million and 200 million years from now. And what I want to know, John, is what are our politicians doing about it? This is the problem with having a 4 or 5 year electoral cycle. The politicians just aren't going to plan long term. Ideally, you want a government in place for 10 or 20 million years that can deal with these issues without worrying about re-election. But anyway, like I said, there's pluses and minuses. On the plus side, as you say, it will be lovely to be able to record the Bugle on the same landmass. On the minus side, going from Europe to America naked in a peddler won't be so impressive anymore. On the plus side, things haven't been working out too well as it is with an ocean between us. We need a change. On the minus side, immigration's going to be chaos. Tough enough surrounded by sea. On the plus side, it's probably good for the environment as it will cut down on transatlantic flights. On the minus side, it's going to make winning the European Football Championships even harder for England if Europe contains the whole of South America as well.
Oh, that's a problem.
We're going to need a lucky draw, John. And a lot of lucky games. Really. I mean, I know we're planning ahead. I just don't think we'll have sorted out the youth system in 50 million years. So.